Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. Last time you'll recall we started exploring the Mindflayer colony hidden under General Thorm's castle, Moonrise Towers, and we have just fought our way past the Bugbear Chop, a whole bunch of undead, and solved a puzzle to link up a fake mine.
The absolute moves.
Anyway, we are hearing a whole bunch of creepy voices in here. But thankfully, nobody seems to have noticed all of the beings we've butchered so far. And in point of fact, this tunnel has brought us back to where we started. And it appears that we have rescued Zariel's asset from Moonrise Towers this way, but we also have a pathway here we hadn't gone down, including another flesh rot door. And hey, more skull icons.
Descend, assemble.
A whole fleet of Nautiloids. How many true
Evacuate.
souls have passed through this place?
Thankfully, there's also a restoration pod, which restores our health and gives us back all of our spells. And here's something kind of cool. Well, there's another apparatus here. That wasn't the cool thing. But we have a platform. But if we try using it now, with quests left unfilled...
Is anyone else's tadpole squirming around more than usual?
Mine too. It's excited by something down here.
We got a flesh rot door here, and it's automatically saving. As if the fact that, you know, it gives us a chance to heal ourselves before we go in isn't a pretty big warning. But if we try and open it...
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
You take a worried pause. You didn't free the devil Mizora sent Wyll for. If you walk through the door, he will die. And his soul will be Mizora's eternally.
Yeah, we're not going to do that just yet. Alright, so we all get back on the platform. I said we all get back on the platform. We all get back on the platform.
Can't give up now.
Thank you.
Descend. Prepare. Obey. Liberate.
Light on my feet.
Descend. Assemble.
So now we have barracks.
Evacuate.
Let's see, we got a bugbear. A humanoid. A halfling. A human. And yet, never human. So yeah, in case you couldn't guess from the skulls, these are worshippers of Myrkul, the god of death.
General Thorm was attacked. The order to evacuate given. You should not be here. I conclude you are one of the attackers.
That is some very ridiculous armor. But thankfully, I've got options. It's a misunderstanding. I was in to support you with the eradication of the traitors. Now, just for bonuses, I can make this. With guidance, I can really super make this. And with a 19... I got double what we need on this.
I have no need for a throne. You would merely get in the way. Go on, make yourself useful somewhere. If you cannot manage that, just stay out of the way.
Now, we got XP for talking our way past these guys. You know what? Well, throwing a fireball would have been fun.
We will take the city. Every soul made.
Swamp green dye.
Let's chat. The end is coming. Do you feel it?
Yeah, we don't get much in the way of conversation from these guys.
In this life and the eternity that follows. Heed the mistress. She is blessed.
And we can read his journal. These slickeners, these fluid chambers, how long have we been here making thralls? I don't want to any longer. Myrkul is drowned out in my head by my own spiral fears. The Bone Lord doesn't want to cower. None of this looks real. I am in a kraken belly. I am turned upside down. I am dead. Myrkul's gray waste always sounded peaceful, not like this.
May death claim you soon.
And also with you. Cressa Bone Daughter.
You are on sanctified ground. Speak only if you must.
I must find General Thorm.
He is below.
Okay, and I seek your blessing.
It is not my blessing, true soul. I am merely a vessel for our Lord Myrkul's will. His shadow falls across you. Go forth and reap.
Okay, so I now have Myrkul's gift. Blessed by Mistress of Souls, removed after long rest.
A long way to go still. Let's see what I can glean.
You are on sanctified ground. It is not my... His shadow...
So we can go ahead and get a blessing until our next rest.
Time for a natter.
You are on sanctified ground. It is... His...
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
You are on sanctified ground.
And I get a persuasion check. funny how I have to make a check and everybody else just gets it. Alright, well, I may have gotten points for taking these guys out peacefully, but I'd rather take them out into pieces.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
Temporarily hostile.
Can't even catch my breath. Need to find a way forward.
No gloom, all doom. Humans make for death long before we grant it.
Pretty and sent it to win. Give me your attack.
So much for peace.
So much for peace, but
What fools these mortals be.
Choice but to keep going.
Unleash me.
oh, let's go with number one.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Still on my feet. Can't slow down.
Second critical miss in a roll. Oh man, even Gale is doing better with a crossbow than I am.
Fit for letter writing.
Well, we got a whole lot of flails of Myrkul, and I just became encumbered by picking up potato porridge.
Hurry now. The city calls out for salvation. The chosen are my heart. And you, my...
It looks like we have his journal.
Of many hearts.
Let's see, I remember our life as country surgeons back in Nashkel. We only ever wanted to be the best, to learn how to staunch any mortal wound. How did we get here? Cress has been herself since her pet Trussel was shipped out on that nautiloid. I haven't been able to as much as touch her. I find myself growing green at the thought. My own wife revolts me with these experiments. Not really my wife any longer. I thought that getting my favorite creature dispatched, or that favorite creature dispatched, would bring her back to herself, but she pines for that damn feral corpse of aching need. If she finds out that I ratted out to Balthazar that she was keeping it and it got sent away, she might kill me.
Need to find a way forward.
Oh yeah, they had separate rooms. Not a good sign. Let's see, she had notes. Let's see, I have seen 1,000 years. Some have the reflexes to twitch when they know the worm is about to burrow. The worm takes longer to get through if the entry hole isn't cleaned. I have taken to torching them with an ear candle. It all makes for dull work. I'm tired of ears. I'm tired of my only order being create thralls. Apparently all we need to know about the brain is being handled by the chosen. I'm forbidden from studying these dull thralls. I need a new one, like one that Balthazar doesn't know of. A creature of exception like my old dear pet, can keep fragments of its own mind while affected by the parasite. We need to know why. And Mistress of Souls research log. Let's see, experiments on the first one, day 4. Again, I've noted a fluid leakage from the oral cavity and have ascertained the cause. Due to the unusual method of parasitic insertion, the secretions of the creature within are leaking out rather than being absorbed by the brain. As we have noted in Orthrals, I cannot say why this parasite is evacuating this oil, but this has the scent of garlic. We now know indicates it has fed on the host brain matter itself. I collected a sample of ear fluid. Day 5. Vivisection day today. Showed no signs of pain as I was unraveling the long intestine, but instead grabbed the organ as if it were a rope, reached to wrap it around my neck as if to strangle me. But all the strength in its poor arms is quite gone. Had to thread the guts back into the body. We'll try again another day. Ew. And another rustic chest with a scroll of enlarge, which, strangely, I don't think we've gotten that spell. And Harry's journal we already looked at, but we have not looked at his rustic chest, which has an acid vial and more gold.
Baldur's Gate will know my design.
And it looks like another door going elsewhere, but we've also got... Let's see, ring, gold... Ironfinger's journal. Oh, letter from Ironfinger. she's going to put one to me one day. Cressa, who is indicated the very same hour as I was years ago, she's going to put a parasite in my ear when I sleep. Can't bear beef without a pet to experiment on. Needs to have a thrall locked away so she can go further than Balthazar will let her. Cressa, remember, we were just stomping on ant piles and raising them up. Our very first deaths, I hope you remember somewhere. So yeah, clearly Cressa was going nuts. And even the ever-deaf priest noticed it. But they are at peace now. Well, for given value of peace.
Down.
And here we have the Tadpoling Center.
Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles. Unusual.
No tadpoles.
Cambion.
Harvesting all the larvae
Stay
indicates
back.
they are getting ready for something big.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Overly optimistic to hope there were never any tadpoles here? Thought as much.
And everybody is completely and totally failing
Overly
the
optimistic
perception
to hope there were
check
never
here.
any tadpoles here? Thought as much.
A brine pool. Empty, thankfully.
Funny looking tad. Wonder what gives. No more tadpoles. Hope they all weren't used on people.
And just for the sake of making this a little bit more amusing, it will not let me go to camp here. I was going to say, let me go get Wyll for this next part, but it looks like it won't let me do that. And we can't fast travel out. But you'll note there's a Mindflayer pod here. And a goal.
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came.
Mizora, you're the devil you sent Wyll to rescue?
Thought you'd have figured it out by now. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
Do it, and I'll let Wyll off his leash. A devil always keeps her promises.
Your eyes turn to the control panel next to the pod. It has 2 devices marked with illithid symbols.
Oh, and
the controls are open to your tadpole's command. To your authority.
And Karlik is probably the last person. So yeah, Barbarian Strength smash the pod.
The symbol's meaning comes into focus. Annihilate.
Okay. Examine the one on the right.
The button symbol means nothing to you.
She got the first one, though.
Don't take long. They pop a tadpole in me and the hells will take Wyll for good.
Yeah, let's let somebody who has Arcana as a skill try this.
The controls are open to your tadpole's command.
So yeah, I have the strength
to
option.
Your authority.
And apparently it won't let me take a chance to interpret it. But yeah, the button that is not Annihilate gets the job done.
Good work. I'd give you a gold star, but I'm fresh out. As for the pact... Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
6 months? We could be long dead before that long's elapsed.
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you.
Ain't that the truth? 6 months isn't that... Yeah. This warlock of yours is trying to be more trouble than he's worth.
Oh, don't be so hard on him. With his daddy issues and all, he's had a rough go. Right. I'm out of here. I need a long bath. I'll leave you to your very serious business. But don't you fret. If you survive this place, I'll find you. The pup will be needing me. Count on it. Oh, and ask Wyll how we met. I've loosened his tongue. It's real cracker of a tale.
Ta-ta.
Alright, well, mission accomplished. Which... yeah, we got all of our quests here. Yep, find Kefric form, find a cure, go to Moon Towers, find the relic, rescue Walburn. Yep, rescue the Tieflings, but Roland is going to be found last lights in. Kill Raphael's old enemy, got that. Find Elber's parents, find Roland in the shadows. I thought we still had something about finding... there we are, find Zelvor. Captured by Cult of the Absolute, his fellow Tieflings claim that he froze and tried to surrender. We should look for him. I believe we have a chance of finding him somewhere in here. And we got that whole question mark, yeah, Kefric Thorm here. And we have a whole, yeah, exit here. Travel the road to Baldur's Gate as part of Asteron's quest. But I'm going to go ahead and stop here because we're coming up on the half-hour mark. We'll go ahead and heal everybody up. And next time, we will continue on to General Thorm. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. And we'll continue the adventure next time. Take care until then.